You guys are greedy, dog. 2 videos in one day. I'm not uploading for a month after this, man. But what's up, y'all? The new starter decks got revealed earlier today. I did a video earlier today about, going over the new cards. The Luffy starter deck and the Teach starter deck got revealed. Bandai also released this video on their Twitter, but it was private for a little bit, so I was really looking forward to reviewing that video around the same time. But here it is now, so we're just gonna live watch this. This is my first time watching the video, so this isn't a pre-watch or anything like that. So
Hello, pirates, and welcome to the official One Piece Card Game Show. My name is Max. I'm a bilingual voice actor and MC here in Tokyo. And to my left, our resident game expert. Say hi to Gavin.
Hello everybody, I'm Gavin, the official ambassador for the One Piece card game.
Look at that, bro. All of the starter decks are right there chilling in the back, bro.
In English and Japanese.
They're ready.
As well as an official commentator, and I am very happy to be here today.
All right, thank you very much.
And then on the other side, also Gavin is deceptively good at the game. I remember at One Piece Day Dallas, he was doing live gameplay and live demos, and he was playing in the Eastern format as well as the Western format. And you can tell he was just throwing for content. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He was throwing for content, against the newer players, and even against I think one of the more experienced players, because almost everyone could see a missed lethal or whatever like that. But the things you do for content.
And we are once again joined today by the prolific producer extraordinaire of the One Piece card game, Mr. Shun Ogawa, because a news coup seagull told me on good authority that you have something extra special planned for us today.
Oh?
That's right, Max. Today we will have show off the never before seen starter decks, starter 23 to 28. Each deck features 5 new cards that will offer new strategy for some favorite leaders.
And Shin, aren't these decks being released in the West before anywhere else in the world?
That's right, Gavin.
You know what I just noticed?
As part of our strategy to aim for global
World
favorite leaders, each deck features 5 new cards that will offer new strategy for some favorite leaders.
They kept this leader block 2. So I guess Bonnie will be rotating in the second wave of rotations, even though they're unfortunate.
Shin, aren't these decks being released
Shanks block 3, Buggy block 3.
That's right, Gavin.
Interesting.
As a part of our strategy to aim for global release in 2026,
Luffy block 3. These are OP9, right? So
will be released in English ever before seen playing in Japan. So we hope it will allow the English player spaces to create original.
yeah, same with this your model block 2.
meta.
Yeah, released over here first. USA. USA.
Amazing. So, over the course of these next 3 videos that we're doing, we will be unveiling 30 different new cards for the very first time.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Can't wait. So every video we're going to be battling it out right here between 2 of the new starter decks. But what is the first one that you have prepared for us today?
Of course, we have to start out with Monkey D. Luffy.
That art is awesome.
The art is awesome.
Yes, I can't wait to play with it.
Okay, so let's take a look at the black-purple Luffy deck.
So, Gear 5 Luffy is all about freedom. So we wanted to design some cards that let Luffy use his leader effect more effectively. And we really feel like you are free to use as much donkas as you want.
Sounds pretty overwhelming. Okay.
So, first, take a look at a new character, Nico Robin.
Okay, so we have Nico Robin at 3 cost with 4,000 power, counter of 2,000, and a Straw Hat Crew type.
Y'all mind if I skip this? If y'all want to see the new cards, bro, go. Never mind. I was about to say go watch my old video, but this is a different video. People will do.
-2. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck
I don't
and
know.
set it as.
Yeah, so we heard what they say. Dawn -2. It's a 2K counter. On play, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set as active. For those who don't know or you didn't remember, the leader ability says when 2 or more Dawn is returned from your field to your Dawn deck, you get 1 Dawn back as active and 1 Dawn back as rested. Meaning in conjunction with this Robin, you're ramping an active Dawn, an additional active Dawn. For example, if you are on 3 Dawn, you play this Robin, you return 2 Dawn back to your Dawn deck. The Robin will give you one back as active, so you're at 3, and then your leader ability will give you one more back as active, and then one more back as rested. I'm sorry, so you're at 4, with 2 active Dawn, 2 rested Dawn. I misspoke when I said you're at 3 with Robin. After you play Robin on 3 Dawn, she gives you one back as active, meaning you're at 2 Dawn, and then your leader ability will kick in, giving you another active and one more rested, meaning you're at 4.
Much more consistent, and we have new 2000 counters.
So yeah, Straw Hat 2K searchable off the law for like 4 costs or a Juro. It's another 2K for the deck. It's more ramp in-house in the deck so that we don't have to like search for bond clays and stuff like that. Missing early ramp on this leader felt really bad. So without a 3-cost Zoro, it felt really bad. So this just helps the strategy ramp more consistently. Next, we have this 6-cost Luffy. 7k power, no counter, on play. When attacking, you return 2 Dawn. If your leader is multicolored, you know, being purple black, and your opponent has 5 or more Dawn on their field, your Straw Hat Crew leader gains becomes 7k power until the end of your opponent's turn, right? Note how like this is an adjustment to base power. This is not an additional power increase, meaning if you were like a 6k leader, it would not make you an 8k leader. It just sets your power to 7k. What else we got? And then here are like the rest of the cards in the starter deck. You have this Chopper, 3 costed 4k power, 1k counter. Blocker, return 2 Dawn on play, rest one of your opponent's Dawn cards or their characters with a cost of 1 or less. This is really good in like purple mirrors because it rests their Dawn for like Gum Gum Giant. It's also good into green because it rests Bonnie's leader ability. It also just because it rests as a Dawn, it turns off a lot of counter events, like 1-costed counter events in almost every color. Really good card, really good tech choice for the purple mirrors. I like the way that they chose to print this card. We have Soba Mask, 7 cost, 9k power. If you have a Sangoro or a Sanji character with 7k or more base power, this card costs 5 less in your hand, and then on play it returns your Sangoro or Sanji characters to your hand. This is meant to be played with the 6/8 vanilla Sangoro as well as the 7/7 Rush Sanji. You're able to play those units, stick them, and then you can return them to hand and play this for 2 cost. For 2 Dawn. Then we have General Frankie, 8 costed, 10k stats. On play, return 2 Dawn, give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2k power for this turn. Power reduction, really big body. It's helped to go with the deck's identity of doing like really strong things. You know, one really strong thing a turn. Let's see. All right, then next we got the Teach deck. For those who don't know, this is Marshal D Teach, aka Blackbeard. His innate ability is that his on-play effects are negated, and then his active effect is activate main, you may trash 1 card from your hand. You turn off your opponent's on-play effects until the end of their turn. This is a Floodgate leader. You discard a card from your hand, and your opponent can no longer use on-plays. Very powerful effects. For the new card, they gave him a blocker, 6 costed Kuzan, 6k power. He is a blocker, meaning he'll be able to take it to tank an attack, and then on KO, you get to play 1 Blackbeard pirate type character with a cost of 5 or less from your trash as rested, meaning he can play the 5 costed version of himself. He can play 4 cost Burgess, 5 cost Katarina, you know, whatever Blackbeard pirate you have with a cost of 5 or less, he is just tutoring out from the trash. And then, you know, it's a really good synergy with the 5 cost version of itself, because if this dies, he plays the 5 cost, and if the opponent can't remove that 5 cost, next turn you can activate that 5 cost Kuzan, draw a card, and then play another unit from your trash. So this sort of like daisy chains in sequence, you know. Next card. This is the 7 costed 8k Marshal D Teach. Activate main, rest this character, K up to one of your opponent's characters, or K up to 1 character with a cost of 3 or less. So this KOs any character, actually, instead of just opponent characters. I mean, you can like KO your own characters and draw. Because a lot of like Blackbeard's own characters like draw on KO. Like we'll see when the other cards get revealed. But very interesting way that this card reads. On KO, add up to 1 black card from your trash to your hand. So this effect is super insane. You can just take any black card from your trash to your hand. So like if you ended up milling like your 10 costed Teach, from like a search event. You don't have to feel super bad if you discard Teach for Leader ability. Your 10 cost, you know you'll be able to see it again. So this really enables the toolbox play style of Blackbeard, meaning Black already was able to play with their trash as a second hand, but this just further exemplifies that nature. Really insane card for the deck. It's an insane card for black decks everywhere, right? Because it felt really bad if you were playing Lucci or if you were playing Gecko Moria, and then you milled the cards that you weren't able to readily revive or have access to, right? That were either A, an archetype, or B, didn't meet the Rebecca retrieval threshold. So, like I said, an insane card for black in general, an insane card for Blackbeard. Next card. Do we not see the babies? Yeah, they're making the Jack comparisons. Let me see what they say.
KO up to one character with a cost of 3 or less. And on KO, add up to 1 black card from your trash to your hand.
What do you think?
So yeah, it's the same thing. He's a recycler.
Oh yeah.
No, that's a very good card. Wow, I mean, first off, the art looks incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like an AA low key, like because it's really full out to like
But
the art
yeah,
really
we've
takes
got
up a lot of
Blackbeard
bigger.
Jack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, look at the difference. They're like this is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about, right?
Which is touchable.
They're also even like doing like the same pose too, right?
Yes. So that's like a lot of the reason why Jack kind of fell out of Blackbeard lists was because you're going through your deck so much that you can't actually search for your Jack. Well, now you can. And
Early Blackbeards did run Jack, which was like very interesting deck building. That was before people were just like, let's just play Burgess Turbo, bro. Put the Burgess in the bag and just win, right?
And his on KO effect, it says black card. So that can be literally anything.
Including
So,
events
yes.
and stage.
Devon.
All right, the rest of the cards. Katarina Devon. She's another 2K for the deck. Activate main, you trash her. If your leader is the Blackbeard Pirates, you get to give one of your opponent's character -1 cost. On KO, draw a card. She's pretty much just like another version of Stronger. She instantly goes in the deck and replaces like the 2K Shiryu, because that 2K Shiryu just kind of really did nothing. It helped cycle the hand when attacking, but you didn't want to play one of your 2Ks that didn't give you immediate value. Next we have San Juan Wolf. It's a vanilla statted blocker with counter. It's kind of like Burgess, where he gains cost for every 4 cards in trash instead of power. So this makes him a really sticky blocker. In the mid to late game, and then on play you trash a card from your hand. This isn't relevant in Blackbeard because his on plays are turned off, so very good way of like balancing the card for other decks. This is just like a vanilla 4/6 that trashes a card in every other deck, which is really bad. And then next we have Pizarro. Is like this, and the Devon was kind of what I was talking about, where like on KO they draw a card. You can kind of KO these with your own 7-cost teach and draw a card if you felt like it. But this effect is activate main. You can Restful of Lead, which is your stage searcher in Blackbeard. And if your leader is the Blackbeard Pirate types, you gain plus 4K power and you draw a card. This can be like another cheap swing to get into. It also like maybe alleviates some pressure from your opponent, because if this swings at you for 5K and then it's tapped, you may just want to swing into it back, thus giving the Blackbeard a card.
San Juan Wolf. And Avalo Pizarro.
Yeah.
All right. Now that the card introductions are out the way, let's get into the games. Shun is going to be on the PB Luffy. Teach is going to be on the Black. Teach. Gavin is going to be on the Blackbeard deck. I love these like battle poses. Let me strike one too. Who do I have winning? I think Blackbeard got better cards, and he was like notoriously like good into this matchup. But I think maybe the Luffy might have the slight edge with like that Soba mask. I'm still going to give it to Teach, though. We'll see.
Shun, you are going second with the black-purple Luffy deck. Are you ready, Gavin?
Yes, I'm ready to crush some dreams.
Let's
Are
go.
you ready, Shun?
I am free.
Sounds good. Let's get started. Battlestar.
Okay, so we're just going to get a Dawn, play a Luffy,
Okay.
and my turn.
Are these like...
Go, done.
We'll see when the deck comes out. Are these like...
In your turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Freedom.
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 you're free.
Are these like just bare starter decks, or are these like starter deck plus? Like, are we gonna see 10 cost teaches?
To end your turn. Okay. Drop turn. Let's get 2 Dawn. And, let's start out with,
Let me cheat. Let me skip to the end. Do they show deck lists at the end? Yeah, they do show deck lists at the end. We're not gonna see who won. So yeah, this is pretty much just the starter deck on Shun's side, right? He's running 4 Chopper, 4 Robin, 4 Nami 2K, 4 Zoro, 3 of this, 4 of Brook. I don't know why Bro is here. Only they had to just put a black card in the starter deck, right? For Nosuke, Luffy, Sangoro. Okay, he's just running that. And then, do you have 10 costs in here? Yeah, no. So yeah, they're just running bare like out the box starter decks, which isn't bad. But the fact that Burgess is in the starter deck, it's kind of like GG's, right? Because how does Luffy deal with this? Anyway, let's get back into the game.
Sounds good. Let's get started. Battlestar.
Okay, so just going to get a Dawn, play a Luffy,
Okay.
and my turn.
Okay. Draw. Done. And my turn.
But that makes it fair, right? Because
Oh,
like,
and your turn.
if Blackbeard had
Yeah.
10 cost teaches,
Freedom.
and what is
You're
Luffy
free
playing?
and your
Like
turn.
10, 12 vanillas in this
Drop
case.
turn. Let's get 2 Dawn. And, let's start out with, seeing what we have to see.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Luffy's effect.
I seen the
on
stage in
top
Gavin's
5 of
hand.
my deck. And,
Come on, Gavin.
Everybody's favorite, Jesus Burgess.
Burger.
Jesus.
Jesus, I love me some Burgess.
Now play stage, discard the burger.
Okay, falling up, let's play some full lead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great one.
Yes, and I will go and use that effect right now, rest the stage, discard a Basco shot,
Rascal shot.
and look
yeah.
at the top 3.
Okay, well yeah, you don't have 5 cost Kuzan in this deck, right? So it makes
I
sense
will
as to
pick
why
up a
you would keep the
Shiro.
Burgess in hand.
Should
My
keep
fault.
Put that in my hand, and then I will attach 1 Dawn to my teach and 6,000 to,
I'll take it.
and then I will use my leader ability.
Yeah.
So just gonna mark that down. Do we have 1? Yeah, just 1. And Pizarro, great card, but a little too early for Pizarro friend.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Refresh. Draw. And Dawn.
Yeah. So how does like
Don't
Luffy
be
play the
that
game,
Yes.
right?
Then we'll attack to your weapon.
I will take.
Yeah. 0. And he has on play effect.
Yeah.
But it is negated by your leader.
Actually, yeah, he does not have an outfit.
Oh yeah, he has it, but it is negated.
Oh, do you want to read it out loud for everybody at home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just in case.
Yeah, just in case,
right?
just in case,
Okay,
yeah.
so on play, you may return 1 or more Dawn cards from your Dawn field to your Dawn deck, and add up to 1 Dawn card from the Dawn deck and set it as active. And with this leader's effects, they're gonna be. I can activate 2
Yeah.
Dawn. No, 1 Dawn cards and add 1 of the Dawn and rest it. But
That's pretty good.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Too bad you can't do it.
Yeah. Too bad you can't do it. What a guy, Gavin. What a guy, bro. Like how is Luffy playing the game, bro? Like normally that Zoro's supposed to ramp you an additional Dawn the same way Robin does, right? Like you play him, you return your Dawn cards, and then you're at like 4 Dawn. But because Blackbeard is like the direct counter to this deck, we just don't get that.
So just in case, I attach 1 Dawn card to Luffy, and it makes all of my characters gain
1 cost.
plasma. Yes. And my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But there's no
will
like
refresh.
Augur. There's no Van Augur
Yeah.
Q right in this list.
And get 2 down.
Yes.
Or there's no. I know there's no 4 cost
First, I
not
will
liberation.
use
What is that called? Black hole. right?
Discard a Van Augur to
Yeah,
one
there's
top
Van
3.
Augur Q. So
Ooh, that's a card. Now I'll pick up a Luffy.
Okay.
I was done over yet.
Yes.
I will use his
Use
effect.
effects. Yes.
Oh, we're just not playing Burger
To
on
look at the top 5. I
curve.
feel like
Yeah.
we've already done this before. And pick up a... Yeah, let's pick up a Shiro.
Okay.
Okay.
Feels like a lot of deja vu.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, did your strategy change after Shin played his hand?
No,
Or-
no,
but
no.
it feels like we're doing the same thing again.
We're just
There
doing
are no
the same thing
cards.
again.
There are no cards in
I-
PB Luffy, right, that deal with Burger. There's no top knot, so like we should just jam
We'll
this
use
Burger on
my
curve.
leader effect.
Once again, we're playing for content. And I'm not, judging the. We're just playing for content.
I will
Okay.
discard
Okay.
another Van Augur.
Okay.
And I will attach 3 Dawn and 8,000 to leader.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Use that leader's effect.
Yes.
Okay.
Leader effect has been used.
Okay. Refresh.
You got to make sure.
Draw.
I'm sharking that in tournament. You don't pitch
Then
that
I'll
card.
attack to rough it.
I say
I
nothing to
will
you.
consider protecting and
Really?
then decide that that is a terrible decision.
Well, Gavin, even you,
I'm surprised.
even you won't pitch 3 cards to protect out of feet, no matter how much of a content farmer you are, bro.
Then I attack. Oh my god. I attack to your leader. 5k.
Okay.
Yeah.
2K.
Okay. Oh, this is choice.
There's a choice. You
Yeah.
have a choice to be making.
Play. New Luffy.
New Luffy.
New Luffy. So just in case, I'll read the text. So on play / when attacking. Boom -2. If your leader is multicolored,
There's no
and
lib.
your opponent has 5
There's no lib in these decks, right? So
you should have type leader.
we don't feel too bad about
until the end of the opponent's next end phase.
about this.
But the on play effect is negated, so nothing happened.
Yeah.
And my turn.
Okay. But
God, come on.
that does have an on attack effect, which is
Yes,
pretty
yes, yes.
freaking strong. So can't be.
I guess that's how we
get.
get back into this game, right? Because thank God it's like when attacking as well.
Yeah.
I can do that.
It is. I'll use full in. Discard.
yeah?
And then we just play like General Frankie. We just hit him in the face, right? That's how we win. We just beat him in the face. Yeah, I get it. And try not to die in the meantime.
Because you know I'm
Just a 2K counter, right?
2K counter.
Just a 2K counter. Yeah.
So I will 5,000 into your leader. Because he is only 5,000 right now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Amazing.
I wish I could use the Luffy's effect, but I couldn't, so 2K counter.
Yeah. Oh, delicious.
Oh yeah.
I'll play Teach.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then I will use Teach's effect to KO your Zoro.
Okay.
And now, do I want to leader effect?
This has to be good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. New cards get me
We're going
excited,
to
bro.
use Luffy's effect, so I don't think you have that much. I'm gonna say pass.
Okay.
He's
Fresh.
you're turning off on plays. My opponent's moving into 8 Dawn, and you're turning off on plays. We know General Frankie exists, right?
Done.
Look at Shin, bro. He's so happy. He's like, oh, I get to use on
I
plays.
have 3 cards.
You have 3 cards.
3.
3 cards?
Not 1, not 2, but
But
3.
3. Got it. And you didn't use the leader effect.
You can use all of the on-play effects your heart desires.
Thank you.
No problem.
Play that Frankie, bro.
It's always so cool to be right in the middle of when you guys are trying to like face each other down, psych each other out, because I'm just like,
Then I have General Frankie.
oh,
Yeah.
General
That is a good card.
Frankie.
Yeah, that is a good
Who
card.
knew this was coming?
He has on-play effect, which can be activated.
Yes.
So do -2,
Who knew this was
and
coming?
give up to 2 of your opponent's character -2K power during this turn. Then use a leader's effect. Your turn once per turn. When 2 or more Dawn cards on the field are returned to the Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn card from a Dawn deck and set it to active, and add up to 1 additional card and rest it.
Yeah. It's almost like it's free.
Yeah, freedom. And
Oh, freedom. Free Dawn.
to teach.
Use your attack effect.
I got you, Shin.
7K and Dawn -2.
Okay.
It doesn't restand.
If the leader
It doesn't restand. Wrong one, bro. You've been playing with the wrong Luffy. It doesn't restand.
is colored and your opponent has 5 more Dawn cards, the base power gonna be 7K
Yes.
until the end of the next end phase.
So add
yeah,
2,000 there.
the 7K.
2K.
2K, got it.
Bleed his hand dry.
I
8K.
back to your teach with 8K.
8K.
Yeah.
8K.
And you're gonna have. Do you want? Oh, protect. Ooh. You're gonna protect.
Yeah. Alright.
And my turn.
0 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll refresh.
I mean, but Gavin has no cost reduction.
Oh, that's okay.
7K.
Right.
Leader, yeah,
Yes.
leader power.
I will draw a turn.
Yeah.
I will full lead.
Yes. Yes.
Look at my top 3.
We gotta look for Kuzan here.
I forgot to grab Dawn, so I'll
Oh yeah. Please.
Forgot to grab Don, huh?
Rough it.
Great card.
A little
What a
cheater.
great card to
Rough
draw.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just like me for real.
I'm gonna use him.
And you're gonna search another Blackbeard.
Yes.
That's how you
So
ramp
use
in
his
Blackbeard, by the way.
effect
You
immediately, so
you say you forget to draw Don when you've already drawn it.
That's a good card too.
It's a good card.
Blackbeard hidden purple leader, bro.
Leader before.
Oh yeah.
Then
Then you gotta.
leader effect.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you get a on-play effect.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I'm going to attach 4 Dawn to my leader.
Yeah.
9,000 to your leader.
To my leader.
To your leader.
What are we doing with this 3 Don?
Okay.
Counter.
11
11 to your Luffy.
11
to the Luffy. Okay, smart,
I take it.
Okay.
smart. Hey, that's the real Gavin. Yeah, look at him. Look, he trying to hide it. That's the real Gavin. That's how he really play. That's how he really play. That's the real Gavin. Okay, he took off the limiters for a second.
Attack to the rough it.
I will take.
Yeah, you take it.
Took off the limiters for a
Then
second.
I
Okay.
have another Luffy.
Okay, he looks good, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because on-play effect is negated.
He's already celebrating in that piece of artwork. He's just,
Yeah, he's already drinking the victory, but there's no victory to be had yet.
Yes. Yes. But they're gonna happen in the future.
Okay.
The attack to your feet.
Okay. I will take, and then I will use his KO effect.
Yes.
I will get a Burgess.
Burger. Yep.
Jesus. Burgess. And just in case, I attach the 1 Dawn card.
Okay. Yes.
And it costs gonna be,
yeah.
+1. So, this one. And my turn.
How different would this game be if we just played that burger instead of swinging 8 on 5 Dawn?
Remind you of the fact that 5 life.
Yes.
Got a ways to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
as long as you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure you know that I know that I have 5 life.
Yeah, I know. We have 5 life.
I'm
And I
gonna
have
use
2.
full elite.
Okay.
Discard Pizarro.
Gavin is so
Yeah.
BM, bro.
For Jesus.
Bro,
Jesus
this
Christ.
is the classic locals experience, by the way, right? You're going to locals, you're playing your fun little purple black, you know, tier 2 rogue deck, right? You got new cards at the starter, and then you got the sweats like Gavin, and like, oh yeah, Teach got upgrades. Let me put in my generic Jack and my four costed 12k units, and then turn off all of your strategies, bro.
I'm gonna grab Burgess.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, I have 5 life, bro. How are you winning this game? Like, Gavin is so toxic.
And you're gonna have 2 Burgesses in your hand.
I'm gonna 7,000 your leader.
Okay. To my leader?
Yeah.
To my leader.
To your leader.
Okay. That is. I think I have to protect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to do a classic Teach move.
You need
I'm gonna
blockers.
play Burgess.
Yeah. And another.
And then I'm gonna play
Another.
another Burgess.
Burgess.
Oh yeah, and bro, double Burgess, bro. Yeah, I knew Gavin was a sweat, dog.
Figure out how big our Burgess is.
Yeah. That's a classic move of Teach.
I have 15 cards.
Yeah.
So right now,
Which
Yeah,
means
8k.
they are 8,000.
8K.
Yeah, let me just play my non-KOable 4 costed 8k units, bro. Play the game.
Refresh.
I also have 5 life, by the way.
What I can do is.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
No hand. I know you don't have any costs. I know that. So.
Hands free.
Jazz hand.
Hands free. Give me a sec. What can I do this? What can I do? Anyway.
Bro, if my opponent starts dancing in jazz hands, bro, while I'm 2 life and they just play double Burgess, bro, I'm crashing out. Can we just play the game, bro? I'll be like, yo, bro, can we just play the game? I look across you like, bro, can we just play the game, dog? I'm just here to test. I'm just here to test this leader, bro.
Stop it. Stop it.
That is extremely distracting.
Yeah.
Do we not have more top end?
So, they return up to 1 or more don't cost in the field. So, I can choose 2.
Okay.
And so, add up to 1 don't cost from a Dawn deck and set it as active with a leader effect. When 2 or more don't cost on the field is returned to my Dawn deck. Add 1 don't cost and set it as active, and add another one and rest it. But yeah,
Use all the on-play effects that your heart desires.
thank you. Then I
That
will.
is my gift to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do we have Soba Mask here?
So then I have a Manazara.
Okay, sure.
And nothing happens.
Sure,
Nothing happens.
sure.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
And attack to your leader.
Okay.
That when attacking effect, no -2, and you're gonna be.
Plus 2,000. Okay.
Yeah.
With my 0 cards in hand, I will take.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bro, we just keep swinging and set up this 2-turn, right?
I don't need to attach 1 don't but 8K. Here, leader.
I will take.
Yeah. Thank you. 10K. Here, leader.
I will take.
Yeah. thank
Bro,
you.
this Teach leader is broken, bro. He just drew
And
3
I have
cards.
5 don't cost.
5 cards.
Yeah. 5 costs. And my turn.
Both at 2 life now. Okay, this could
Yeah.
still go either way.
And over character, got +1 cost.
I will refresh.
Yeah.
I will draw a turn. Okay.
What do you have?
First, I will
Yeah.
full hit.
Yeah.
I will discard a teach.
Yeah.
I'll look top 3.
Oh, you discard Teach.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no cost reduction in that deck.
I'll pick up a Devon.
Okay. To the
And-
counter.
My Burgesses get
Oh,
another
yeah?
plus 1,000. You have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I have to. And
Okay.
5 downs.
5 downs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can theoretically infinitely
Oh,
gig in.
they have, that the starter deck does have
Yeah,
Gum Gum
I have
Giant.
5 on.
I completely forgot. Yeah, no, 7k leader
Yes.
plus Gum Gum Giant.
Oh, he's my leader effect.
Now this is where I become unfair, right? This is where like the rogue player becomes unfair. Like, yeah, bro, I even though my leader is like tier 2, I still can play Gum Gum Giant, and I'm a 7k leader now. So those Burgesses, that's cool. That's alright.
I'll
Yeah.
discard a card.
Yeah.
I will use my leader effect.
Yes.
Discard a card.
Yeah.
And leader effect, discard a
Yeah,
card.
what is happening?
Whoa.
Oh,
Now my Burgesses
Now.
Gavin's
Yes.
trying to end the game.
Dang.
are 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
a good
we
one.
got 10,
You wanna talk
20,
about on-play effect, right?
25,
Yeah.
35,
You don't want
35
to-
over
yeah.
3.
You
It's
just
like
want
30.
it-
It's
you
like
just want it to play.
12, 12, 11.
Yeah. Right?
Just so we understand each other.
Yeah, it's like 11, 12, 12.
You don't want to make him power up, right? You don't want.
No.
Okay. Of course, yes.
I will
Attach.
11 to
Yeah.
your leader.
Then he has a 7k.
Yes.
So that makes I need 5k counter
5k count.
from my hand.
5 from your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have 5 dons.
5 done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, just take,
Yes.
bro.
Yes.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Yeah. And
We're not out of the woods yet.
yeah.
Bro, Shun is shaking.
Okay.
He's like, I finally get to
you
beat
have-
the sweat, bro. I finally get to beat the sweat, bro. That feels so good when you get to beat the resident sweat at the locals, bro. You've been gate kept from topping. You've been X1 at the locals all because of the resident sweat.
Giant. We're just kind of
Yes.
we're done either way. So let's do this.
To the
12
general.
to your leader. You're a leader.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 to leader,
So
Shun.
beginning,
Yeah.
it's at 7k
7k.
and
12.
12. So
I know you're about to win the winner card in like your 7 packs, bro. Come on, let's have some composure. I know we're excited right now. Let's focus. Let's lock in.
6k.
yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay. Come on.
I am going to
Yeah.
attach
Yeah.
Good job,
How many?
Shun. Bait him.
7
7.
to my leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
12,000 to your leader.
I need 6k
6k.
to make.
That is the magic number that
Okay.
has been discussed multiple times.
Okay.
6A.
Then I have.
You know Gavin is pissed, bro. He's like, dog, I know my opponent has giant. He said, that is the magic number that we have already discussed. I'm like, bro, that's the other thing too. When you like the resident sweat and you're losing to like the rogue warrior, bro, you just get pissed. Like, bro, how did this guy beat me?
4 hands.
Yeah, 4 hands,
Yeah.
5 done.
Yeah, 5 dons.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 dons.
If all of those are a counter, you
Yeah.
can win the game. Yeah.
I forgot about the don cards, but I have 4 hands.
That's good for me, because if you don't have any Don, you're not winning this game.
Okay.
I have 4 hands.
Okay, Gavin said, yeah, if you don't have any done, you ain't with it, bro. So that's the real Gavin. I keep telling y'all, bro. That's the real Gavin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
2k.
2k.
Okay.
That's a good start.
That's good start.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need 2 more of those.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
2k.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, close.
And I have 1k.
Oh.
And 1 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 1 Luffy.
You're still lost?
Destroy and dream.
Oh god.
We didn't have giant? The X1 dream, man. My winner card. Shun, I believed in you, bro.
Oh my god.
I believed in you, bro.
Monkey D. Luffy
Oh my
versus
God.
Marshal D.
Oh my god, bro. No giant?
And might be how it plays out. That
Yeah.
was good. That was exciting.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at that
2k
light.
counter.
Yeah. Oh,
2K
wow.
counter.
Yeah.
Look at my don cards.
Oh, those are nice Don cards.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the deck lists. First up is Shun's purple black Luffy list.
So all of our lists are made using.
Yeah, bro, you're on 4 giant. How many bricks does your deck have, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 23. You're on 23 bricks. Giant kind of doesn't count. You're on 23 bricks in this deck, bro. It's just unfortunate we didn't see giant. There's also like no card draw in the deck, right? Like in real life, you would run like the Frankie. Like you would cut this, you would drop this down some. This would be Black Maria, cut, and then like you just have like Frankie, 10 cost Luffy, stuff like that.
Only the card from the new.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm obviously, yeah, you can only use like this is literally just like starter deck battle, right? I think just because Teach has Burgess, depending on what we see in like the Yamato starter deck and like the Bonnie starter decks, I don't know which leader actually you would take to like your starter deck event and win with. We got to see, and then Shanks too. We got to see the rest of the starters. But this looks promising. These starters look strong. This looks promising. Shun and Gavin gave us a pretty entertaining match. I'm really hyped for starter deck reveal season. I can't wait to do the rest of these videos. You know, I'm feeling awful today, but you know, we got to do what we got to do for the content grind. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the new starter decks in the comments below. And if you want a little bit more of an in-depth breakdown as to like the reveals, I have another video which should be coming up soon or whatever. Anyway, peace, guys.